Yo. What's going on, guys? All right. Oh, I know why it's loud. There we go. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing fine. Here, oh no, we're hitting a joint. You know what? We're gonna take a little different approach here. We're gonna keep the music on while I talk. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm gonna move my camera a little bit. Woo. But yeah, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Work was cool. Enjoying my microphone. I'm kind of I don't know. I need to like upgrade because I still have it on my stand. Right? So it's not really pointed directly in like to my mouth. And these type of microphones, you don't really want to like point at it like this. Kind of want to make sure that you're talking to it like at an like, you know, at the right angle. Here, I gotta put that joint down real quick. I gotta do some cable management, if you know what I mean. All right, so what a week, guys. Here, let's break it down real quick. Let's break it down what happened during the week, right? There's let's start off with the game that I'm playing, Diablo 4, right? I'm playing that off stream. I'm not showing you guys any of my Diablo 4 gameplay because I would bore you guys to death. But I'll say that that Diablo 4 just came out with their season 1 patch. That is pretty cool. I do like it. It turns out a lot of people on the internet don't really get down with Diablo 4. I don't know why. I don't know why they're not getting down, but it's all good. Here, we're gonna turn that more down. There we go. We're gonna keep it real low, real low for y'all, you know? So Diablo 4 season 1, there's the Sony PSVR 2 prototypes that they quote unquote like showed. There's that bare knuckle fighting game that's coming out. There's also the Quest Pro cancellation or pause in production. There's and a couple of games getting announced as well, you know? Couple games getting announced, and like more than just you know, like a lot more news as well. But I really don't know how to get into those type of news. I really need to, you know, expand my boundaries and take a look at these news outlets, you know, these VR news outlets, see what's happening in the land of VR, you know? You know what? I just realized disagreed. There you go. All right. Putting this out. Welcome to sorry, I did not do a proper intro. Welcome to Elvertual. I am your host, Elvert. Today is July 25th, 2023, 11:25 in the morning over here. I feel like these are like my personal diaries at this point. It's pretty cool. I have my cat right behind me, Tigger. Tigger, say hi. Tigger. Tigger, say hi. The people want to say hi to you. Look. Look at the cat, go. Yeah. Yep. That's my kitty cat. And I have another kitty cat somewhere, but he is a little puss. Pussy cat, you know. Tom and Jerry reference. Oh man, I don't know if I should just like go straight into things or, you know, just talk about things. Still at 77 subscribers as of today, which is totally fine. I'm very happy to do whatever, you know, like content is coming instead of just live streams, I promise. However, I'm really loving my live stream schedule, and B99 review is still on hold. You know, let's just move on from that, you know. But you know what though, I will say B99 is not bad, but it's not what I thought it was going to be. More on that. And yeah, more on that on a later date. However, we shall talk about some cool things first before everybody gets off. Here, I'm gonna make myself a little smaller, and then I'm going to move that down. Boom. You know what? I was gonna talk about some UFC, but I'd rather talk about some VR right now before everybody leaves. New VR game will let you brawl like Fight Club. July 23rd, 2023, by a name that I cannot pronounce. Organized bare knuckle fighting is illegal in most countries, but a new VR game makes it possible to do just that without the risk of injury. Okay. Have you guys seen? Wait, hold on. Have you guys seen that karate VR competition? Yeah, here. I know that there's like a video of it somewhere. Where's it at, dude? Fucking Taekwondo VR competition. Is this it? Wait, are these it? Hold on. Nope. Yeah. But they have like VR headsets on. I don't know where, you know what, you guys are seeing it first. I cannot find the video. However, let's get back to it. After the cheerful and cartoonish jump and run Ven VR adventure, the Polish studio Monologic Games is trying something completely different. VRSO bare knuckle fighting is a boxing simulation with realistic graphics and physics in which things get pretty bloody, at least according to the first screenshots. Due out later this year for MetaQuest 2 and PlayStation VR 2, and on Steam VR or Steam for PC VR headsets. The VR boxing game features single and multiplayer modes, as well as a training mode. And in all three, the action gets fierce. Yo, how's it going, Samson? How's it going? Not much, man. I'm just catching up on what happened during the week, you know? Just, giving a little reminders here and there of some stuff, maybe some stuff that got announced today. Wink, wink. Nothing too excited, So due out later this year, MetaQuest 2, PSVR 2, and Steam VR. On all three, the action gets fierce. Fight your way up. In single player mode, you'll compete against 16 opponents as you gradually rise to become the champion of the VRSO, the Virtual Reality Sports Organization League. Each fighter is said to bring different skills and fighting styles to the table, challenging you in different ways. You can prepare for fights in the training mode, which allows you to configure your opponent and decide how defensive or offensive he will fight, as well as define his behavior and qualities like reflexes, speed, endurance, and others. Right. So pretty gory. Here, hold on. Let's see if I could actually zoom in on this picture. I can. Okay. All right. Look at that. Oh no. No. There you go. So, yeah, that guy definitely will have some fucking CTE damage right there, bro. Hey, but at least, you know what? Unless they show, like this is brutal, dude. But you know what I see? I see all of his teeth intact right there, dude. So they could really up it up a notch, but it does look brutal. Like these cuts, I wonder if there's rounds and if there's cutmen that clean the cuts in between rounds, like how they do in real life. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it looks pretty cool though. All animations have been created using motion capture technology in cooperation with professional fighters. As a result, our in-game opponents have all the necessary fighting skills, such as offensive and defensive movement, distraction, dodging, blocks, pivots, fades, attacks, combos, the studio writes. Finally, you can compete against friends in multiplayer mode. The VR game comes with a ranking, experience, and currency system. You will be able to customize your fighter's appearance with the prize money. That's pretty cool. Here, I'm going to show you guys what my cat's doing. Take a look at this. You see her foot? Look at that. It's in the way, but it's okay because this is her chair. I'm just sitting on her chair, we all know that. All right. So, if only I could see this picture, but this picture's not loading. The studio responsible claims that the first screenshots are from the Quest 2 version of the game, but they almost looks too good to be true. That's a typo. According to Monologic Games, the team had Quest's performance and capabilities in mind from the very beginning of the game's development. VRSO, bare knuckle fighting, from their Twitter, now going to be renamed X. You know what? We're gonna talk about that later. I later, not right now though. After 2 years of dedicated work, we are pleased to announce our new game, VRSO Bare Knuckle Fighting, that is coming to MetaQuest, PSVR 2, and Steam VR later this year. Join our future beta link there. Samson, been playing VR Giants on PC VR with a friend. Co-op asymmetrical game needs to come to PSVR, where one in VR and the other playing right on the PS5. It would be perfect for it. No, actually there's a few games on the PSVR, on the OG PSVR, that actually is a little asymmetrical couch co-op. Like, one person's on the VR headset and the other person's on the actual game. I don't see how they wouldn't implement that in this generation. I think I'm clipping. Hold on. Let me turn myself down. How about that? Better? Yeah. I don't want to. Oh, I'm still clipping here. All right. Test. Cool. but yeah, like the games that come to mind that are asymmetrical like that, like these are the only two games that actually come to mind. It is Pixel Gear and Table of Tales. The Crooked Crown, yep. So Pixel Gear, it's on yeah, so Pixel Gear on the PSVR version, at least, you would be the shooter on the VR version, while the guy who's on the flat screen version would be moving a block around, would be imitating like an enemy, but would not be trying to get shot at. Pixel Gear is it's okay. It's literally just a one-handed game where you just have it's a wave shooter. It's literally just a wave shooter. You just sit there. It was like one of the first wave shooters, at least on the PSVR, like the OG PSVR. Table of Tales though, dude. Oh, bro, you should totally get this game. It's on Steam. Like this game is outrageous. Like I'm actually surprised that it's not on. Wait, is it on Oculus? Yes, it is. Dude, totally get this game, bro. Like, yeah, Table of Tales is such a good game. Like it's a single player adventure tabletop style game where you select three characters in the beginning, and then you just use those three characters and you progress through the game. I think it's a great game. And on the PSVR version, at least, there is a couch co-op mode where it's like Dungeons and Dragons, like Demio. Like it's pretty much exactly like Demio, except that the person who's playing on the flat screen is the boss, and the person in the VR is the person like commanding the three characters. It's really cool. I don't know how they implement multiplayer on the Oculus or on Steam VR, but I don't know. I don't know if they even do have it. But yeah, Table of Tales is a really good game. But yeah, that's just to go off of your comment there about asymmetrical games. Like those are the only two that pop to mind. There's none on the PSVR 2 just yet. And they should do more, but man, like, yeah, dude. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I would recommend watching some video about Table of Tales. Actually, I think watching Table of Tales videos will get you a really good like sense of what the game is and yeah, what it's all about. It's pretty cool. I remember this game. Yeah, there's a lot of replayability. Man, really good single player experience. All right. Anyways, the studio is planning a beta next, for which you can sign up on the VR Games Discord server. A trailer with gameplay scenes has also been announced, which will probably make it easier to judge the final graphics. Will older VR boxing sims, The Thrill of the Fight, and Creed Rise to Glory finally get some strong competition? We will find out later this year on the MetaQuest, PSVR 2, and PC VR headsets. Cool. So yeah, I'm excited for some more combat sports in VR. I dig it. I dig it real hard. Let's see. Let's look at their Twitter real quick. I'm gonna call it Twitter until oh, there's X. Oh fuck, guys. Dude, guys, do you see that? Oh shit. You know what? I have to do this real quick. Oops. Not that. I need to do this real quick. There we go. Go. All right. So we are here. All right. So that's the image that we just saw. Lot more clear image. MetaQuest 2 in-game footage, but this is like what, pre-alpha? Like this is like what, alpha? Like they're not saying when this is This could totally be just like I don't know. It does look like in game, but it looks like probably early in development. I don't really want to say that, but yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to tell because it's a Quest 2. I mean, I'm sorry to shit on it, but like I'm excited for the Quest 3 because it will make the games look better. Because right now it looks it looks good, don't get me wrong, but there's like no detail, like, you know, like the muscles like joined together right here, like the elbows look weird. Like look at these elbows, dude. Except for like the elbows like straight on, like those actually look cool. But yeah, like I don't know, like the face textures and stuff like that, it's still in game. It like I'm just excited for this game though. No matter how much it sounds like I'm shitting on it, I'm just like, you know, I'm just saying it's early in development, and this is Quest 2 footage, so I'm pretty sure that there's only up from here, you know. Boom, there's that one, and here's all of the here's like all of the stages that they showed so far. They all have something in common. It's the same place. It's the exact same spot, except different times of day and night. As you can see, this one on the bottom left right here is night. This one on the top left is morning. Dusk and dawn. You see that? You see that? They're trying to fool us with their tomfoolery here. But it's cool. I dig it. So yeah. Follow them on Twitter. Go join their Discord. Go sign up for their beta. And let's make this game dope as fuck, because it's gonna be crossplay. It's gonna be everybody's going to be fighting, you know, for the VRSO championship of the world. All right. So what did I do? History. Yeah. All right, cool. I don't really have any incriminating things in my history, guys, so ha. I don't use this computer much. I only use it for this, really. But Meta denies Quest Pro 2 cancellation, but VR fans should hope it doesn't launch soon. So let's actually, there's no context here in that headline. So VR fans, the Quest Pro 2 can learn from the Quest 3 and Vision Pro. You may have seen the rumors that Meta has canned development. Oh, by the way, before I continue, this is from Tech Radar. This is published about 4 hours ago. You may have seen the rumors that Meta has canned development on the Meta Quest Pro 2, a follow-up to the VR headset we gave 4 stars in our Meta Quest Pro review. But Meta has now denied that's the case, even if this doesn't mean we should expect it to launch anytime soon. Responding to the reports, Meta CTO Andrew Bosworth took to Instagram stories. The video was reposted to Twitter by another user to explain that the Quest Pro 2 isn't canceled because it doesn't technically exist yet. Let's take a look at that, right? What do you guys think? Here. Let's mute the music.
I feel like I have to explain this every year. There is no Quest Pro 2 headset until we decide there is. What I mean by that is, we have lots of prototype headsets, lots of them, all in development in parallel. Some of them we say, that's not the right one, and we shut it down. Some of them we say, that's the right one, we spin it up. What you need to understand is, until it goes out the door, it doesn't get the name. So there might be a Quest Pro 2. There might not be. I'm not telling you. But I will say, don't believe everything you read about what's been stopped or started. A lot of times it comes from somebody who's unhappy their particular project got cut.
Restart!
I feel like I have to explain this every year. There is no Quest Pro 2 headset until we decide there is. What I mean by that is, we have lots of prototype headsets.
Thank you, Reggie.
Lots of them. all in development in parallel. Some of them we say, that's not the right one, and we shut it down. Some of them we say, that's the right one, we spin it up. What you need to understand is, until it goes out the door, it doesn't get the name. So there might be a Quest Pro 2. There might not be. I'm not telling you. But I will say, don't believe everything you read about what's been stopped or started. A lot of times it comes from somebody who's unhappy their particular project got cut, when there are other projects that did not get cut. That's enough for me today. Look at this. It's beautiful out here.
All right, so to be honest, I did not catch any of that because I wasn't paying attention. However, he was denying any rumors involving the Quest Pro and the Quest Pro 2 being canceled, you know? And let's put the music back on. Sweet. Very faint music indeed. Very faint. We're going to keep it faint. As we've written before, Meta is constantly working on prototype VR headsets that may never see the light of day, except as demos at tech conferences for us to try out. Bosworth explained that until Meta decides which of its prototypes is right, accelerates the development, and gets it out the door, it doesn't get a proper name. Wait, hold on. I don't think I really read that right. Bosworth explained that until Meta decides which of its prototypes is right, accelerates the development, and gets it out the door, it doesn't get a proper name. That's why the MetaQuest Pro was known as Project Cambria until it was ready to launch, because it wasn't the Pro in Meta's eyes until it was. While the language used isn't confirming anything explicitly, Bosworth adds that the reports are most likely about a prototype project that may have been cancelled. This project could have been set to become the Quest Pro 2 down the line, but in a way that's somewhat splitting hairs. It isn't the Quest Pro 2 yet, so we technically can't say the Pro 2 has been cancelled. Confusing explanation aside, it's probably not a bad thing if Meta is still at the drawing board stage for the Quest Pro 2. The VR space has changed a lot since the original Quest Pro launched last year, and it may be a good thing to wait and release the right Quest Pro 2 rather than just rushing one out, you know? That totally makes sense, you know? Totally makes sense. However, yeah, it's like some corporation shit, you know? Like, it really is. At the end of the day, you know, like they're pretty much like, he's pretty much saying the Quest Pro 2 is like, yeah, what these two paragraphs is saying is like, is saying that, yeah, like they can't really call it a Quest Pro 2 because it hasn't been named the Quest Pro 2 yet. It's still named Project Cambria 5.0. It's probably called Project Banana. I don't know. Whatever they want to call it. Who needs a Meta Quest Pro 2 if we have a Quest 3? I've previously written that the Quest 3 is something of a slap in the face for Quest Pro owners. Yes, the Pro has many advantages the Quest 3 lacks, like its counterbalanced weight design, eye tracking, and improved display, but in the most important ways right now, the Quest 3 will take the lead. It will supposedly be Meta's most powerful headset yet, with better processors and improved mixed reality, the most useful Quest Pro features given this current state of VR. Look at that. Ooh. Does look nice though. That does look like a really nice headset. Yes, new tech will always supplement older models and bring cool features down in price, and that's a good thing for making tech more accessible. But I'd never expect the budget-friendly iPad 2023 to rock an M3 and beat the significantly more expensive iPad Pro from 2022. Everyone who had bought the iPad Pro, or Quest Pro, will feel ripped off as if they had barely waited a year they'd get something better for a lot less. Quest Pro owners who bought it at launch have spent $1,000 more than Quest 3 owners when that headset launches. I've argued that I don't think Meta should power down the Quest 3 or make it more expensive. Ideally, it would still be close to Quest 2's with $300 price tag on launch. Instead, Meta should think carefully about how it approaches Quest Pro 2. This current situation makes me think it's getting more cautious. Here, let's just keep on reading. If Meta is going to create a Quest Pro 2 and give it a significantly higher price tag than the regular Quest 3, it needs to make sure it's a next level machine that deserves the high cost not only at launch, but until a Quest Pro 3 arrives. I think it's time for me to keep on smoking. Let's smoke some more. All right, so don't tell your parents. Don't tell your parents. It's okay. All right. If the Quest 4 releases and once again blows the Quest Pro 2 out of the water in key areas like their predecessors, Meta will teach us that the Pro line isn't worth paying attention to, as something much better and cheaper is on its way soon. Apple Vision Pro, the new player in the game. Ah, my favorite. My absolute favorite. I fucking love this shit. At the same time, Meta would be smart to see what reactions to the Apple Vision Pro are like. The Vision Pro is looking like it'll be a truly next level XR headset, XR being a catch-all for VR, AR, and mixed reality. With an all new control scheme and 2 processors, an M2 and an R1, rather than 1, giving it the same power as many of the best MacBooks and Macs. It is also ridiculously expensive, coming in at $3,500 US to help Apple afford these major upgrades. Because of this sky-high price, I don't expect many people will pick one up, but I could be proven wrong if Apple's developers launch some incredible must-have software. No matter how much success Apple's headset sees, however, Meta will want to see how the rival headset fares before launching its Quest Pro 2. Look at that sexy beast. People actually got to see it fucking with their eyes, dude. It's crazy. If people are willing to pay more for a revolutionary product, Meta may want to take this into account and launch a Quest Pro 2 that more closely resembles the performance and price of the Vision Pro. If the Vision Pro is just too pricey and unpopular, Meta may want to keep its Quest Pro 2 at a relatively low cost instead of, albeit with less significant enhancements. With the Vision Pro not expected to launch until early 2024, I'd be surprised if we saw a Meta Quest Pro 2 until at least early 2025, maybe even later. A later launch date would not give Meta time to develop the Quest Pro 2 we want, but it would give the Quest 3 time to breathe before we start building up hype for the next Meta headset. But as with all speculation, we'll have to wait and see what Meta officially announces. Until then, we'll have no concrete idea of what it has up its sleeves. Man. So yeah. That's cool. So pretty much they're just talking about, like, so this guy's just giving his opinion about it, and I think it's a nice opinion. I think it's a good opinion, Hamish. So yeah, so for the people who say that VR is dead because of Meta's Quest Pro cancellation, you know, I think there's more credible evidence that they are actually not giving up on the future of the Quest Pro line than the negatives, you know? So, all right. Let's talk about the Sony PSVR 2 prototype reveals. That happened literally a day after Elvertual. So Sony details PSVR 2 prototypes from conception to production. By Scott Hayden, July 25th, 2023. Road to VR. Sony released a peek into the prototyping stages that led to PSVR 2, showing off a number of test units for both the headset and controllers. In an extensive interview on the PS blog, PSVR 2's product manager, Yasuo Takahashi, reveals the development process behind Sony's latest VR headset. Behind Sony's latest VR headset. Takahashi reveals that detailed discussions on the company's next-gen PSVR began in earnest after the launch of the original in 2016. From there, the team started prototyping various technologies for PSVR 2 starting in early 2017. Below is a condensed version of the interview, including all provided photos. If you want to read the full article, click here. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna read the full article. Nope, fuck that, guys. Hell no. Challenges of design and optimization. Maintaining a light and compact design while implementing new features was a challenge, Takahashi says, requiring the teams to work closely to produce detailed technical estimates and optimize the design. While comfort was a significant focus during the development process, the initial prototype focused on evaluating functionality rather than weight. All of that top bulk is dedicated to inside-out camera evaluation boards, which would eventually be shrunk down to an SoC embedded within the headset. Take a look at that. Prototype for testing inside-out tracking cameras with evaluation board. So this is like inside-out tracking cameras with this fucking board. That's fucking... like, they had to condense that whole board into a fucking headset. Think about it. That's a lot of technical work. Let's see if this works. Look at that. Woo! Right on there. So yeah, look at this board. I don't know exactly what these components are, or like, you know, what they're called, but what I do know is that they would have to have something similar to this to fit inside the headset. You know, that's not just for the PSVR 2, that's for any headset that requires inside out tracking. That's crazy. That's crazy. Maybe Sony just did their own way. I don't know exactly how they do it. I don't create headsets. Room scale and eye tracking tech. Various prototypes were created and tested before integration, including both inside-out and outside-in tracking methods. Of course, we know inside-out tracking was eventually the winner, but it's interesting to note the company was at one point still considering an outside-in approach, similar to the original PSVR. What? Really? Eye tracking, here, let's just keep on reading that. Eye tracking tech was also explored as a new UI feature in addition to foveated rendering, which allows developer to push the boundaries of PS5's VR rendering capabilities and serve up higher fidelity visuals in games. Testing and optimizing eye tracking took time, considering different eye colors and accommodating players wearing glasses. Dude. At one point, they were going to do a fucking outside-in approach. Oh my god. Jesus. So that's inside out. Is this on the outside in? It can't be, because there's like the camera right there, but there's LED lights. I think this one's it. But this one, I don't know. Maybe it's the inside out. It's got to be the inside out. No, it's the outside in. No way. It is the outside in. Because those are the same lights that are inside the PSVR headset. I think those are LED lights. No, you know what? All right, let's continue onwards. Look at this though, dude. What if you know what? Like let's just say this, guys. What if PSVR 2 releases like different colored headsets, like black, like this goes for actually any headset, really. Like that would be cool if I could get like a red fucking Meta Quest Pro, like or red Quest 3, you know? I could get a red Quest 3. I could get like a fucking a black PSVR 2. Dude, that'd be sick as fuck instead of having to buy like skins for it. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me more. Comfort and design. The development team assessed comfort and wearability, evaluating numerous configurations based on the headset's expected weight. The team put on a lot of thought into the materials and shape to make the headset feel lightweight while maintaining strength. A cool skeleton prototype shows all the pieces of the puzzle together, also showing the headset's halo strap, which, like the original PSVR, keeps the bulk of the weight off the user's forehead. This one should definitely get a spot on the museum shelves, or maybe a fun mid-generation release. Dude, this one's sick as fuck. Look, guys, you know what this one reminds me of? I don't know if you guys have paid attention. All you keen-eye motherfuckers have paid attention, though. But it reminds me of the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy, the Game Boy Advance, but Game Boy Color, Atomic Purple, translucent fucking design. Here, you know what I also remember? The DualShock translucent DualShock. No, not DualShock 4. DualShock. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Well, let's look at the. Look at that. Look at this. How fucking cool those are, man. I fucking dig it. Sucks I can't fucking like spin it around. That'd be cool. Oh, but yeah, you know, you get shit like that, dude. Like, wouldn't it be cool if they just like release something like that? I don't think that they'll ever do it, though. I don't think they'll ever do it. Headset haptics were also added as a new feature based on the idea of using the rumble motor from the DualShock 4 wireless controller. Oh, so okay. The PSVR 2 Sense controllers were developed in parallel with the headset, starting discussions in 2016 and prototyping in 2017. Features like haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, and finger touch detection were early additions, although the team was still sussing out tracking. Notice the move style tracking sphere on the tip of the early prototype. So you guys could barely see it because it's a white on white background, but there is that. Yeah, there is an orb there though. Like there's a video also that shows it. Here, let me find that video actually. Let's find that video. Booyakasha. Cool. Alright. So if I remember, it was like somewhere over. Oh dude, yeah. Hold on. Let's take a look at this shit, dude. Oh fuck yeah. Look at that. Here, where's the subtitles?
これ売ってほしい。これはもうほぼほぼ最終のものですか、中身としては。
そうですね。最終形に、ほぼ最終形になったところで、実際に内部の構造が外から黒ですと見えませんけども、こうスケルトンにすることで内部構造としても問題ないかというところが、外から分かるように作られたものですね。
Jeez。
これ出ないんですか。これ爆売れしますよ。めちゃくちゃ、まあでもそうか。周りの光入ってきちゃうから眩しいのか。遮光性ないんですよね。
遮光だけはそうですね。 ちゃんとやらないといけない。
そうか、か
別でやんなきゃ
っこいいけど。でこれはその作った理由としてはその外側と
Man,
中身
I
がちゃん
don't
と
know
意
what
図
the
して
fuck they're saying, guys.
そうですね。
Alright.
まあ知ってます
So we are. Oh, that's right. You guys cannot hear what they're saying. That is absolutely correct here. You know what? Yo, what's up, Pacer? How you doing, dude? Here.
どういう試行錯誤
Do you guys know what the fuck they're saying?
そうですね。
I don't know what the fuck they're saying, dude.
やはり
But it's okay.
どれね。
これはそういう
It's because it's a
プラスで
language barrier.
他のボタンもつけたってこと
That's why.
そうですね。まあ指をどれだけ
So yeah, check that out,
トラッキングをちゃんとしましょうか
So as you guys can see, there is the
ボタンもこんな
Oh, dude, another white on white background. Oh, they could have done better. All right. So, yeah, dude, this controller is like the Move controller, like number 12, dude. Take a look at this, dude. So there's the R1, like since you know this is the right hand, you know, we're just gonna name it as it is. The R1, L1. And then here's the 3 back buttons for your middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger. There is a thumbstick,
めちゃくちゃボタンありますね
and there's
そうですね。
also like a little
こちらに
D-pad
ボタンついてますし
that's on here. Yep, right here. Like you can see that little D-pad right there. Dude, just think about like the potential if this was like released during like PSVR 1 days. That would have changed the game, but like, yeah, it's okay.
なんかこれあ
Just
れ
what
だ
it is.
アニメでよく見るコントローラーですね
All right.
じゃあここで考えていらっしゃったのは、まあ、コントローラーも手に
I can't zoom in there. But yeah, you can see the 3 back buttons if you look very, very closely.
つける
はい。
で
He's pressing all 3. He's pressing all the
そうで
buttons
す
now.
ね。
で今の製品版に関して言うと
If only there was the translate on YouTube was working. But there we go. So yeah, so you can barely see the orb there, but the orb is there. The final shape of the Sense controller was achieved through extensive prototyping and user testing to ensure a comfortable fit and optimized center of gravity. Here, you can see a number of IR tracking marker configurations that would eventually settle on production model's current form. Here, let's take a look, guys. What do you guys think? Yeah, let's do it. Whoa, dude. You know what? Like, it's like looking at fucking nudes. It's like like I'm like, dude. It's my fucking Sense controller's just naked, bro. Oh my god. Put some clothes on. Jesus. There's fucking kids. Man. Look at that. Oh, dude. Look at where the fucking charging port was. Hold up. Prototype number 5, prototype number 4. Where's the charging port for this? Where the fuck is the charging port? The charging port is in the middle of the fucking hand. Oh my god. Look at that. Prototypes for days. I like it. While Sony is undoubtedly sitting on a lot more prototypes than this, they began prototype when the original PSVR had only been in the wild for less than a year. It's an interesting look at how Takahashi's team eventually settled on the current form and function of what will likely be PS5's only VR headset for years to come. I want these translucent shells they have on everything. X Pacer, X. You know what? Let's repeat that because I stumbled on my words. X Pacer X in the chat says, I want these translucent shells they have on everything. Yeah, dude. Like, look at that fucking shit, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cool, dude? I would totally love that shit. That'd be so dope. And you know what's even cooler? Is that even the head strap is translucent. That's oh, love it. Love it, love it. And that's about it for this article. Road to VR. Nice, quick to the point. I like this. I like these guys. Here, let's see what else they have to offer when it comes to news. Apple Vision. Hell yeah. Apple of now accepting applications for Vision Pro developer kits. So if any developers are looking to develop, I mean, you guys already got the memo, I'm pretty sure. Especially the ones who really want to do it, you know. Yeah. Well, there's this. So go for it, guys. Go for it. I don't think they're just gonna give it out like candy, though. That's for sure. Hands on the Omni treadmill. That's pretty cool. The leading effort to hack PSVR 2 into playing PC VR games unlocks. Ooh, let's learn a little bit more about this. Unlocks 6 DOF cameras, begins work on controllers. It seems we're closer seeing a viable workaround that could allow PSVR 2 owners to play PC VR games. Ivory, the most promising project dedicated to the task, is making good headway by unlocking the headset's outer cameras for room scale tracking. The effort to hack PSVR 2 was initially put on hold earlier this year, which was understandably a letdown for anyone hoping to play PC VR exclusive titles such as Half-Life Alyx or social apps like Big Screen or VR Chat. You know, yeah, but I could totally see. Like, you know what's funny is that I don't think that him taking that pause, or Ivory taking that pause, I mean, took over a week. I think less than a week later, Ivory just went right back into it. Right here. The indefinite pause on development didn't last for long though, as earnest efforts resumed shortly afterwards when the project opened a Patreon to help support development. In a recent tweet, Ivory creator Mediator Software outlined some new milestones reached after 143 days of development, which were unlocked recently by gaining access to PSVR 2's camera. As a result, the project now has access to the headset's 6 DOF SLAM tracking, but pretty much the proximity sensor, the cameras, the raw, the stereo data for the camera, and this distortion corrected pass-through stereo camera data. So pretty much, yeah, that is crazy. You know what? So yeah, this happened 5 days ago. I'm behind on these times, man. So yeah, he's using a PSVR 2 headset, and he's able to do this with the PSVR 2 headset. That's so fucking awesome. Here, let's see what Ivory says about eye tracking. Not going to even look at it for a very long time after initial Steam release. There's virtually nothing on PC that can use eye tracking. Hey, that's a good point. That's a good point. All right, so Mediator Software says they're now focused on understanding the PSVR 2 data and putting in code in the driver to interpret it. And by now, it's pretty clear Sony isn't making it simple. The creator says in a recent tweet that the project has cost over $13,000 in equipment and software to date, as well as hundreds of hours of work. That includes things like custom sniffer boards and emulator boards. While the Ivory creator has successfully booted up 6 DOF PC VR content on PSVR 2 in the lab, baking that functionality. Ooh. Let it bake. X-Pacer says it's hacked. Yes, I agree that it's hacked. Baking that functionality into a future software release that's broadly accessible will be a big challenge. Any use of the software requires a hardware adapter that doesn't exist yet. So an early access version of the software wouldn't be usable by anyone at all, the creator says. There may be some kind of limited run, maybe 100 of the reference adapters that we're making, which may be offered via Patreon. To boot, working on PSVR 2's optically tracked Sense controllers have only just begun, with the studio noting that reverse engineering the controllers is not going to be easy at all. This is what the Sense controllers look like from the PSVR 2's point of view. Let's take a look at this. Yup. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Isn't that fucking cool? It's fucking awesome. I dig it. I dig it. So you're working out already on the does that mean the headset part is done? No. Ivory has an update on that. Not at all. Trying to get as much work done before next week when our DP aux boards are finished being manufactured and need vast amounts of time and effort put into programming them. Writing that board software is going to be much more complex than a Steam VR driver. I believe it. No need to read more of that though, because there's an article. Working on controllers at this point means that there's nothing further we can do with the headset part right now. That there's nothing further we can or need to do with the headset part at all. There's still a lot that needs to be done here, including lots of unknowns, the creator said. So while we're closer than ever, we may still be waiting for some time on that one and done software download that could potentially uncouple PSVR 2 from PS5 for good. In the meantime, the bulk of the project's updates are published through the project Patreon, which offers a $10 minimum monthly membership. You can also follow along via Ivory's Twitter for the broader strokes. Oh shit! Cool. All right. So yeah, good job to Ivory. Whoop whoop. Good job. I don't really need to read any of these guys. Thank you very much, Road to VR. Pleasure having you guys here for some news. Y'all are cool. But now let's talk about some real important shit here. Oh, you know what? I noticed. All right, we're gonna turn that down. Cool. We're gonna talk about some real important shit here, guys. We're gonna talk about House Flipper VR hits PlayStation VR next month. You know what's funny, guys? This game is only coming out to the PSVR, not for fucking PSVR 2, bro. The fuck? So here, let's read more about it. Frozen Away has announced that House Flipper VR is making its way to PlayStation VR next month. House Flipper VR is hitting PSVR on August 11th, bringing the much loved home renovation sim to the PS4 and its virtual reality headset. Bear in mind, this is a release for PSVR and not PSVR 2, and since PSVR games aren't compatible with PSVR 2, you'll need an original PSVR headset to play House Flipper VR on PlayStation. If you've got one though, you'll be able to check out the revamped version of House Flipper built specifically for VR, complete with redefined mechanics and plenty of renovations to complete. As well as renovating homes, you can also look forward to a variety of mini games, including basketball, darts, and remote controlled car racing. Let's take a look at this. Pause. Shit. Take a look at this. Okay, cool. So I think developers look at the install base, not knowing the PSVR was dead for the last 2 years. That was a quote by Pacer, Pacer X. So in response to that, you're right, but maybe they're not really focused on trying to sell the game. I don't know. Anyways, it looks cool. I do think, however, that they are planning on releasing a PSVR 2 version before the end of the year. I mean, let's just get that one out of the way. Of course, if you don't want to engage with silly frippery like that, there's also lots of renovation to be done, and you can get stuck into activities like painting, cleaning, and wall puttying with an added layer of immersion thanks to PlayStation VR. So it was continuing on the last sentence. I didn't really use the proper context. Anyways, it's also worth noting that this isn't a simple release of House Flipper VR. Rather, it's a redesigned version of the game. So even if you've already played and enjoyed House Flipper, you may well find something new to love in this VR version. If you're looking to pick up House Flipper VR on PS4, you're going to need a PSVR headset and PlayStation camera. So make sure you've got the right equipment before you make your purchase. House Flipper VR comes to PlayStation VR via PS4 on August 11th. The original version, hold on. So does that, hold on. House Flipper VR, is this game? Okay, yeah, it's alright, yep. It's already been released. It's not an exclusive. Cool, everybody calm down. All right, everybody calm. Cool. So the original version of House Flipper is also available on PS4. That one can be played on PS5 thanks to backwards compatibility as well. But you know what they don't tell you here is that if you want to play the PSVR, the PlayStation VR 1 on the PS5, you would have to have a specific adapter for the camera. That's something they don't tell you. But you know what? It's okay. You know why? Because we're going to continue on and we're going to talk about an actual game that is coming to PSVR 2. That is Firewall Ultra. And this is the last story of the day. Everybody clap your hands. And you know what? It's time for me to smoke a little bit more. Because why not? I'm almost done with this joint. Actually, you know what? Gotta stay hydrated. Where's my water? Here, I'll be right back, guys. Oh, reliable. Agua. Remember, guys, stay hydrated. We're in a record-breaking summer right now. All right. So, you know what? I think it's time for us to turn off this music from now on. Because you know why? We're going to look at some Firewall Ultra. Oh, hey, look at that. It's me. Hey.
Okay, you're in. Your objective is to get me into their servers so I can collect more intel. Access points located. Get me in so I can start the hack. Firewall is down. You're about to have company. Flashbang, look alive.
Oh, that looks so cool.
There are multiple hostiles moving on your position. Go, go, go. Head to the objective now. aim for. See you back at the base. Raven out.
We are officially less than a month away from that, guys. Officially less than a motherfucking month away. So Road to VR. Another Road to VR article. Man, I love Road to VR here, huh? Isn't that fucking wild? First Contact Entertainment announced that Firewall Ultra is its long-awaited team shooter exclusive to PSVR 2 is officially launching on August 24th. Updated 6 days ago. First Contact is releasing Firewall Ultra on PSVR 2 on August 24th, opening pre-orders today for $40 for the standard edition and $60 for the deluxe edition. All pre-orders include a bonus weapon, the Reaper X75. However, the deluxe edition includes 4 of the game's contractors and alternate outfits, 4 weapon camos, and access to 1 post-launch operation pass. To see Firewall Ultra in action, check out the new gameplay trailer, linked above and below. All right, so we already watched that gameplay trailer. The original article, I don't need to read the OG one. You know what? We already saw that. Let's take a look. Let's take a closer look here. On. Let's try to get the best resolution possible. Okay, so no, not subtitles. Let's play this. Let's mute that though. So, you know what I really fucking love though? Is that like the teammates behind this person is just shooting right. Like you could just tell that like he's playing against AIs, you know? like if these were real players, this person would be dead. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a watch on this character. Maybe, just maybe they're going to do like a little Ghost of Tabor approach and use the watch as like a little HUD, like an extra heads up display for you. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see more. So more gunshots from behind and some from ahead. You can see the muzzle flash. There's 4 enemies with 1, 2, 3, 4 include. Yeah, like, dude, like look at that, dude. Like I don't know, but I was never in that situation in Firewall 0 Hour ever. Like, I don't think even in this game you'll ever see anybody go in that like be in that formation. Oh man, these maps, I remember this map on Firewall 0 Hour. Yeah, these are all like remakes of the maps in the first game. Like this is I forgot the name of this map, dude, but you're oil rig. You're on oil rig. Yep, this is the oil rig map. And I don't know, but to me it seems like you could actually open up every single door. I think you were able to before, but I don't really remember. I don't remember at all. Okay, so he already preemptively pressed the grip button. Okay, I see. Man, I love the smoke effect, especially with the flashlights there. There was a number of locked doors. I'm pretty sure that every door is going to be open now. I hope. Like, it would make no sense if not. Oh, okay. So it looks like this operator here actually has an ability to where they could see outlines of enemy equipment. That's what they did. That's what they used for last game. So this is pretty much the same contractor that is implemented into this game now. And it's I don't know the exact mechanics, but I think that I think that they mentioned that with the oh shit, dude. How can I go frame by frame here? Okay. Okay, so I don't know the exact mechanics here, but if I remember correctly, they said that if you close your eyes when the flashbang happens, then it's either close your eyes or shield your eyes. Because if it's shield your eyes, then this is the right way. But if it's close your eyes, then you could just like also close your eyes right here. And when the flashbang happens, after the flashbang is done, then you can open your eyes and you'll just receive like I think the stun effect and not the actual flashbang part. But I don't know, like this video is showing a shielding effect. But you can see that totally okay, totally fine, ready to shoot now. Not phased, and it looks like this is the same footage as earlier. Yep. You can totally, yep, it is the same footage as earlier. I remember this map. Yeah, this is still all in oil rig here. Yeah, this is all in one map right here. Look at the lighting effects in this, dude. Like if this is the actual gameplay footage, this is fucking sick. XPacerX says, it's close your eyes for eye tracking. The hand holding up is for effect because it would look stupid to just stand and take the flash. You're right. You're right. The gunshots through the smoke look fucking awesome, dudes. I think this person is playing the same contractor because you could just see the outline. Like, it would be pretty crazy if every person was able to see that an outline of equipment. I hope not. And if they, I don't know, if they do, then that equipment should be able to be destroyed beforehand. Oh, hey, look at that. You got to see the fucking so they're reusing footage from earlier in the trailer, right? However, this view now is counterpart from what this guy is seeing. Yeah, what the fuck? Here's the outline of the equipment. Weird. Okay, gets destroyed, blown up, but it looks like he didn't. That's not C4 though. That was the actual hacking device, right? Maybe it was C4. Hold on. Yeah, it was C4. Yep. No, come on. Back to full screen. Yeah, C4. Yeah, it was. All right. It's a 1 minute countdown. Man, this is like more fast paced or something. Firewall Ultra. All right. Normal. Nice animation when they pop out the knife too. I like it. But yeah, not bad. Not too shabby, guys, right? I think that was cool. Man. Woohoo! Good job, everybody. Good job. Oh, hey. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Stretch the screen. There we go. Cool. All right. Well, I think that's about it for VR news, guys. Thank you very much for coming by. I really appreciate you all coming by for the VR news. But guess what? Now we're getting a little personal here. You know, we're going to be talking about some motherfucking UFC. And to that, I bid you all adieu. Because now we're going to be talking about what happened during the weekend. Oh, man, I will tell you what, I fell asleep. All right, I fell asleep again 2 Saturdays in a row. What the fuck are you doing over? Look, guys, I'm sorry, I'm exhausted. It sucks. Working takes a lot out of you, you know? So, at least these are finishes. You know, well, let's count how many finishes happened in this whole card, shall we? First, let's count how many people were in the fight. We're in this card. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 prelim fights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 main card fights. So 15 fights altogether. One finish. 2 finishes. 3 finishes. 4 finishes. 5. It's 6 finishes. 6 finishes in a 15 fight card. Yes. And I will admit, I do apologize. I fell asleep right, I think, during Nathaniel Wood versus Andre Fili, or maybe right afterwards. I was fucking tired. Okay. Don't blame me. But however, we're not going to talk about all these fights here. You know what we're going to talk about? We are going to talk about Molly McCann and Julia Stroll, whatever, against Tom Aspinall and Marcin Tybura. Molly McCann versus Julia. You know what sucks about this fight, dude? Molly McCann was supposed to fucking win, dude. She didn't. She lost. Guess what? A person who, going into this fight, was 9-8. Was 9-8-2. 9 wins, 8 losses, and 2 draws. This fight, she won. She does first round finishes. All of her wins, every single win was by first round and by submission. And Molly McCann was susceptible to that one of her loss. Oh my god, dude. Molly McCann should have won, but ultimately lost. Let's just say that. And I'm not going to show you guys any more clips of these because UFC fucking blocked my last video. My last fucking thing. Oh my god, dude. I don't even want to talk about it. Anyways, Tom Aspinall versus Marcin Tybura. Dude, Tom Aspinall came back with a fucking vengeance. When he threw that leg kick, dude, to the face, bro. There's like no chance. He was like, what the fuck? Tom Aspinall's here to fight. And Tom Aspinall got him with like a fucking elbow. Tybura did block it. However, like elbows, especially in that close of range for big boys like these, will still hurt. No matter how much you block it. And yeah, like he got hurt, and fucking Tom Aspinall came with a quick 1-2 or 1-2-1 or 2-1 combo. Fucking melted him, dude. Melted him. Followed him to the ground. Finish. 1 minute 13 seconds in. It was fucking nar. You know what? We're going to talk about the next fight. The upcoming fight, which is what's going on here? What the fuck happened here? What happened to UFC 292? Okay. We are going to be talking about Poirier versus Gaethje number 2. I might have to skip this one, guys. I might have to. I don't know what the powers that be. I hope to God there is a God. Help me escape from poverty. That'd be cool. All right. So how many fights are there going to be in this card? As of Tuesday, July 25th, we have Miranda Maverick versus Priscilla Cachoeira. You know what? We're just going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 fights in this whole card. Paulo Costa versus I forgot his name, but like the up and comer guy was supposed to be on this fight, but that fight fell through, and now Paulo Costa's fighting Khamzat Chimaev, and the other guy is fighting another guy, Roman Dolidze. Yeah, he's fighting Roman Dolidze, and I don't know. It's gonna be pretty good. But we're gonna be focusing on this fight because these fights are gonna be bangers. Derek Lewis versus Marcos Rodrigo de Lima. Oh, man. Derek Lewis, man. Legit, dude, after he got the fucking title, like after he got like the most finishes in UFC history, or not most knockouts in UFC history, he lost every single fight ever since then. So it's really unfortunate for him. Welterweight bout, Kevin Holland versus Michael Chiesa. Kevin Holland's looking to actually be ranked up, looking to be ranked, so he's looking to chase after Michael Chiesa, and we'll see how it goes. It's going to be striker versus brawler, grappler as well. Bobby Green versus Tony Ferguson. Bobby Green is going to be a point fighter. He's going to keep his distance, likes to fade a lot. Tony Ferguson is in a slump, though, I will admit. However, I think that the odds are not like that. I think that Tony Ferguson definitely does have a chance against Bobby Green, especially if Tony Ferguson was able, because Tony's, Tony's last fight was against Nate Diaz, and Nate Diaz is definitely a taller guy than Bobby Green. But I don't know. We'll see. Tony Ferguson is on the decline, but I think that all these fights are going to be bangers, dude. It's going to be crazy. Stephen Thompson versus Michel Pereira. Two strikers going at it. Michel Pereira is like a really unorthodox striker, while Stephen Thompson's going to be like a more karate point type fighter. Alex Pereira versus Jan Blachowicz. Alex Pereira literally just got knocked out less than 6 months ago. Alex Pereira got knocked out. So he's going into this fight against Jan Blachowicz. Let's see how it goes. Alex Pereira is I think Glory Kickboxing's only 2-division champ. For welterweight, or for light heavyweight and not welterweight, middleweight. Yeah, for the middleweight division. While Jan Blachowicz was a champion for one fight. Yeah. Oh dude. The light heavyweight bracket has really been all mixed up since John Jones left. So yeah, we'll see the future of the light heavyweight bout now that there's no champion there, since Jamal Hill suffered an injury and pulled. Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje for the BMF title, the main event, 5 rounds. Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje announced that this is his last run to the title. If he beats Dustin Poirier, he will get the title shot. Dustin Poirier, however, has beaten Justin Gaethje, but in that fight, he had a lot of trouble against Justin Gaethje. Lots of trouble. He withstood the storms and went at it. Justin Gaethje has learned a lot more, while Dustin Poirier has gotten a lot older. It has not gotten a lot older. Oops. Is getting older and hasn't fought for a while, since I think his last fight was against Michael Chandler back in 2021 or 2022. Yeah, late 2022, I mean. But he's doing good for himself, though. He's doing really good for himself. He fought for the championship against Oliveira in 2021, and then he fought last year, 2022. He's a once a year fighter, man. Once a year fighter. Sucks to see fighters like that. Well, Justin Gaethje right here, he's fought more. No, he's like, yeah, he's also kind of like that, especially during after fucking Nurmagomedov, he was like, no, I want to be a champion, so he's like picking and choosing his fights, which he's like this one against Fiziev, he really got thrown in there because Fiziev like really wanted it, and like Gaethje was like, all right, fuck it, I'm going to take him on. But yeah, this fight's gonna be a banger. They're both fucking strikers. They're gonna really, really, really go at it. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for coming by. I really do appreciate you guys. Let's put that image there. It's 12:45. An hour and 30 minutes into the stream. Thank you very much for coming, guys. Thank you very much for listening. For all you people out there who are watching after the fact, and for the people who are listening, thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for withstanding all this cringe that I could show you. You know, not by cringe, but my cringe. Anyways, I want to say, but before I leave, I want to say thank you, Samson VR, Samson 143 VR, Strange Game Studios, and X Pacer X for being in the chat, being here with me, and you know, staying on the grind. I love you all. Thank you very much for coming by, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Laters. Oh, it disappeared. Oh no. Yeah, I don't have really anything else to talk about, really. Yeah. I think that was a good episode. What do you guys think? I think yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. But you know what? I don't care.